Welcome to 11 days. I wish I had remembered what I decided to call this. 11 days of empowerment and meditation so that we can take our power back. You really never lost it. We just got to remember that it's always been here and that we can tap into it at any time that we like. Welcome. If you feel like this conversation can help someone right now in feeling better about what's happening, also help somebody to become more empowered with what we're looking at right now. If you think that it could help to join us in piercing the veil of our reality so that we see beyond the fear, because fear is one of the worst places that we can make our decisions from. Fear takes us out of our center of power. Fear can scramble the brain and make you go through mental anguish. And so long as you're turning over the fear, how can any other thought that can serve you get in? So this is a time. Good evening, everybody. Welcome. This is a time for us to put our attention on the things that are going to serve us and that put us back into our center of power. I am your gentle nudge to remind you of who you are. So if you think that this can assist someone, you're welcome. It's my pleasure. Go ahead and invite them to the conversation. Share the video. Let me know if this music is loud enough. This is one of my favorite megahertz, you guys. I go to sleep to this. I meditate to this one. We didn't play this one last time. So let me know if you feel like the volume on this is good or if it's too loud. Welcome to the conversation, everybody. It's time to take our power back. Or just remember who you are. Is the music okay? Do you got your water on deck, baby? Have you been hydrating? Have you been hydrating? Have you been keeping the body flushed? We're going to talk about some things we're going to remind ourselves of the things that we can do personally that can keep us in our center of power, keep us healthy. Because I find that when you feel like you're doing your part, or at least when I feel like I'm doing my part, I feel like I deserve to be okay, right? Because I'm doing what I need to do. Also, I don't want everybody, please don't forget your faith. If you are a spiritual person, get back to your practices. Now is the time to use them. We don't develop this stuff so we can use it when it's easy, right? We want to develop this stuff so that we can especially use it at times like this when it's hard. Now you get to find out what your faith can do. Now you get to find out what all of the things that you've been developing can do for you. Don't abandon your practices. As a matter of fact, ramp up your practices now. I went to yoga today and it was amazing. Right? Hey, everybody, welcome to the conversation. Oh, beautiful. Tony got on live. That's awesome. So if you don't have your water, get your water. Let's hydrate together. You know, if you want to put some lemon in your water so it's not boring, put some lemon in your water. Okay. We're going to have a good time tonight. Let's set some intentions. So I'm kind of sweating right now, so y'all got to excuse me. Okay, so let's set some intentions, you all. If we could set 3 intentions for what we would like to get from tonight's exchange together, what would that be? I want you to type it in the chat. Type it in the chat. I'm going to set 3 intentions right now too. I like to do things in threes. You want to put more in there? Put more in there, okay? If you think that this can help somebody, they need support. If they're sitting in anxiety or unrest, invite them to the chat. We're about to get it in. So let's set some intentions together, shall we? Okay. I intend that by the time, no. Let's stay in the present moment. Hello. I intend for us to be supported tonight in this conversation and in our meditation that we're going to do together, I intend for us to feel empowered with the information, armed with information, right? And I intend for us to experience more self-love, more self-nurturing, because I think that that's going to help a ton, okay? Let me go back and see what everybody's writing, because you guys aren't speaking, and there's so much to talk about. Oh my goodness. So we're just going to take our time. If you want to write your intentions, perfect. Thank you for giving me some feedback on the volume. I've been waiting all afternoon for this. Okay, you got it, Kristen. Nancy says, hi, Rhona. Thank you for this. So calming for these crazy times. Yeah, it's time to take our power back. Love you too, Sherry. Headed to bed soon, okay? Please rest well and come back and see me in the morning if you want to see the replay. All right? Hydrating all day. Good. The music that's playing in the background is megahertz, you guys. Okay? You can find this on YouTube for free. All right? I'm going to be giving you tools that you have at your fingertips or within yourself. I don't want us to feel like we have to go outside of ourselves to get in a space and center of power. Because you do have what you need right now. Probably need to just make some adjustments, make some shifts. Where are you putting your attention? Okay, so you can find these megahertz on YouTube. Just type the word megahertz, MEGAHERTZ on YouTube. Man, please go and enjoy yourself listening to what they have out there. You will find something, okay, that you resonate with, that you like, I like that. Let it be an anchor for you. Play it like right now we're anchoring calm with this music. And so every time you go back to megahertz music, I wanted to remind you of calm. So we're going to keep anchoring calm in these megahertz music, so that when you get up in the morning, turn on your megahertz while you get ready. When you're at work and you are trying to reduce some anxiety or don't want to turn over these thoughts that are causing mental anguish, put some earphones on, turn on your megahertz and do your work like that. When you're driving home in the car, manage what you're giving your attention to. Turn off NPR, turn off all the news stations, okay? And turn on your megahertz. Create triggers for calm. Okay, this is behavioral science we're going to be discussing tonight in some aspect. So when especially when we're in a peak state, like for example, a lot of us have been in a peak state of anxiety. So right now you want to insert something that scrambles the pattern on the anxiety. Turn on megahertz. Now I'm doing this 11 days, 11 nights with you all, where we're going to just talk. You can come in here, share your fears, share some of the things that you're turning over in your mind, and we're going to stretch in perspective about what else it can mean to you, so that when you walk out of this conversation, when we turn off this live, you feel more empowered. Okay? So I'm going to be anchoring that information, this vibration, this love in megahertz. So when you get out of here, go find some megahertz that you resonate with, and every time you turn it on, it'll start to create a trigger for calm. What we anchored here in our 11 days together. You get it? Okay, let me see what else you're saying. Love you too, Donna. All right. Yes, we are in a healing space. Good evening, Jordan. Welcome to the conversation. Why is this happening? We're going to talk about that, Brooke. Amanda says, been stressed, drinking soda. I need to stop that. This thing hasn't helped. I need to return to my water. Grabbing water now. Excellent. Everybody grab you some water. We're going to hydrate together. Tonight, we're going to get reacquainted with this elixir. Okay? That's what's up. Collective awakening. Yes, come on. Somebody's on it. Kessa. This is an opportunity to get us something else was trying to bubble up to the surface of my conscious mind right now to remind us of, when things happen sometimes, it could be a trigger to get us back to who we really are, to get us out of the world. Because the puppeteers are pulling the strings, and if you're not careful, you'll just keep getting swept up in the vortex of the thoughts that they want you to think. They have all kinds of beautiful bells and whistles and clickbait for us to get sucked into it, and then you get sucked into the next thing, and then sucked into the next thing. thing and then sucked into the next thing, and you forget that you're not even making any type of mental deposit for what you do want to experience in your life. That's how powerful we are. We get to choose. Don't forget your power of choice right now. Disengage. In the first conversation that we had the other night, I made the suggestion that if you are dealing with a lot of fear and anxiety, disengage. Now, I'm not saying don't go to your trusted news source. Find one that you trust, that's not putting a lot on it, maybe, that's not so invested in the propaganda that could be out there to turn over the fear and keep the public turning this into the drama that it is. And now it's become entertainment as opposed to information. Okay? Go to your trusted news source, maybe once, at the most twice a day. This is my suggestion. Of course, you do whatever you want to do. At the most twice a day. Maybe after you've gone through a nice morning routine where you have set your intentions for the day, you've put yourself in a certain kind of energy, and then you check it to see if anything has changed, so that if you need to make any preventative type of decisions or precautionary type of decisions or empowered decisions, you can do that. Turn it off. Change your focus. You want to find out if something else progressed throughout the day? Pick a time, sometime early in the evening. I do not suggest that you take this to bed with you and put it into your subconscious mind so that you're not even resting well. And then you wake up in anxiety and don't know why, because you looked at this stuff right before you went to bed. No less than at least 2 hours before you rest, take a look, take a peek at the advancements or progression of things, or lack thereof. See if you need to make any new choices, and then disengage. We are working on controlling your environment for you so that you can access more calm, more peace, more love, more joy. Hello, life is still happening, honey. More empowerment, more feelings of safety and security. Okay? If you think this video can help someone, go ahead and share it. Okay, let's see what you're saying. Kristen says, quiet my mind. I know that I'm behind you guys. I'm playing catch up. Take my power back. That's right. Hey, Leo, welcome to the conversation. LaShonda, welcome to the conversation, dear. Claudette, hi. Bless up. Sherry says, love the music. You're beautiful inside. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Sherry. Love you, Rose. Center, center, center. Bless up. Hey, Winter. All right. I love the music you're playing. Beautiful. Mary, I'm glad you like it. Terry says, your thinking is nothing short of brilliant. Hey, keep doing. Oh, thank you, Terry. I'm so glad you're getting value from this. We got a lot to cover, and we're going to feel better when we leave this thing. Nancy says, I love that. Create triggers for calm. Come on. Remember, we have the power to choose. That's how powerful we are. Don't get sucked into the vortex and forget who you are. Okay? Let's see. Triggers for calm. So good. We need some calmness in this crazy time. We're getting to it. LaShonda says, just got off of a powerful prayer call line. Maybe the third one I've ever been on in my 49 years of life. Now I'm here listening to your beautiful voice of positivity. I'm inviting all things good. Come on, and they keep coming, and they keep coming. We got to change our point of attraction by the things that we're giving our attention to. It is very easy to get sucked into the vortex of fear and stay vacillating in that. And then it just gets stronger and stronger because you're giving your attention to it. I am making another deposit into the collective with this. I'm scrambling the pattern on this. We're going to talk about some other things in regards to the coronavirus, too, just to give you another perspective. All right. I see love in here. I love it. Nancy and William. Hey, William. Hey, Trey. I'm just saying hey to everybody. All right, Dante. Hey, I'm glad you're getting value. Remember, social media is not the news. Hello. Rhona, you look so. Thank you, Mary. Tiffany, Teresa, hey baby. Hey fam, love the calmness. I love catching your sessions when I can. Bless up, welcome. Bring everybody else so we can get this energy right. Okay, where two or more are gathered. Let's get this energy right, y'all. All right. So if you just joined the conversation, welcome. The music in the background is something called megahertz. I listen to it on a regular basis. A lot of the times when I'm meditating, because I have anchored awesome, calm meditations during the time that this music is playing, it is now a trigger to send me into a space of calm. That's how gangsta this behavioral science can be. You can do that with anything, and especially while you're in a peak state. A lot of us are in a peak state of fear right now. A lot of people are in a peak state of anxiousness. A lot of people are in a peak state of unrest. That's when you introduce a trigger like this, so that you can scramble the pattern on yourself. It makes you go, oh, wait, what? And then it starts to create another anchor. Okay? So if you're in a state of fear, turn this megahertz on. I'm anchoring this for a reason. Okay? Let's see what you're saying. I did a social media distance this weekend. Didn't catch the crazy. Bless up. Let me just tell you something, baby. Your girl ain't seen nothing. And everything I need to know gets sent to me. I don't ask for it. I'm out. I'm disengaged. I refuse to play with them. Because there's some hanky-panky going on out there. And guess what? We could never know what that is. We're not the puppeteers pulling the puppet strings. We're not in the back room. We can only pierce the veil of our reality with what we can see, and you can try to make it make sense with the propaganda that's out there. You can kind of put the big piece of chicken together. Hello. Shout out to Chris Rock. We try to put the big piece of chicken together, but at the end of the day, we really don't know what's cracking in the back room, who's making the decisions, what this is all about. So where do we have control? Where we give our attention, what we allow ourselves to dwell on mentally, what we put in our body. That's where we have control. So let's put our focus on where our power is. Our faith, any spiritual modalities that you might practice, meditation. Let's do one right now. Gratitude. Gratitude is a high vibration. It's a high frequency to be in. When we focus on what we do have, we're not focusing on what we don't have. So right now, I would like for everybody to have a gratitude party. And I want you to write in the chat what you're grateful for. Just rattle it off. Rattle it off. And I'm going to be rattling some off too. Just let's have a gratitude party. Everybody that's in the chat, I see 45 people in here. Get on your keyboard and write down what you're grateful for. At least 5 things. If you can, hit me with a barrage of stuff. Pow, pow, pow. Okay? Okay? So let's get it in. We're having a gratitude party right now. And later on, we're going to be doing a guided meditation together. I did my very first one the other night and it turned out absolutely beautiful. Well, publicly. My first public guided meditation. It was awesome. So where my gratitude at? Okay, so I'm thankful that my mom is super gangsta at 70 years old. And she went on a cruise with her over 70-year-old friends this past week while the coronavirus was off the chain, right? They went and they're like, oh, well, we the Walking Dead, I guess. And we kind of had a laugh about that, because they say that older people are at risk, of not being treated or something like that. But my mom, and the gangster person that she is, still went on her trip. They enjoyed themselves and they just landed in Chicago right now. Right before I got on my live, my mom called me and told me she made it safely. I was like, that's what's up. Live your life. All right, gratitude for life. This moment, my faith. Hi, hey, Dee Dee, welcome to the conversation, darling. Adam says, waking up every day. Come on, man. And let's add to that, right? Waking up with your presence of mind. Waking up with the ability to choose again. Waking up with the ability to choose to access people and support like this. Coming into a group like this where there's nothing but love at the foundation of it. Family, Adam says. Steph says, I'm grateful for my friends, my family, my career, being able to wake up every day, and my health. Come on, y'all. Right now, in this moment, are you okay? Yvette says family, friends, good health, warm home, the amazing food my mama cooked, my dog making me smile, even though I'm worried about my work. Come on, y'all, get them in here. My strength to get through difficult times. Yes, Nancy. The friends I have that are my family. Yes. What's that hurts? It is the 417 hertz. Healing music, letting go of mental blockages, remove negative energy, ancient, frequent, what is it? Ancient frequency music. All right. Thankful for my supportive family, Brooke says. Beautiful. Love your mom so much. Thank you, Chantel. She loves you too. Lisa says, my kiddos, our health, clean water. Come on, y'all. Food, clean air, freedom. Man, I got to pause. I'm not going to pause on that. Keep bringing in the gratitude, but I got to say something about that. You know, there are people around the world that do not have the luxury of what we're doing right now. In the comfort of our homes, with water, clean water. There are people who have to, their job is to go and find clean water for the family for the day. And in a position of power already. Kristen says, I spoke to both of my siblings today. I took a walk in the sun. Excellent. Vitamin D, guys. I found your page literally just today, and I'm so thankful for it. Bless up. I didn't know that we didn't know each other, that we weren't connected. Welcome. Mary says, what I am grateful for, my husband, our dog Scout, music, time to rest and rejuvenate, the sunshine. Get out in the sunshine. That is one of the things that they say can put us in a healthier state and also combat the coronavirus. Vitamin D, out in nature, under the sun. Go take a walk. Especially if you're at work, take some time out, get from out, the four walls, and just get out in nature. Because not only can you get the vitamin D from the sun, but by being out in a spacious place, it can allow the mind to feel like it's free or more free. And then you might relax a little bit more, and maybe you won't turn over those thoughts so much. And then whatever's trying to get your attention from the divine can actually get a little space to get in there and tell you something. And this is the purpose of meditation. It centers us so that we can kind of quiet things, get in a state of allowance, a state of acceptance. And then maybe if something's trying to get your attention to tell you what's the next best step to take for you, you can actually hear it. Because you're not turning over those thoughts constantly. You're not turning over that energy constantly. You're not vacillating in fear constantly. If you're down here, it's like one of the worst places to make your decisions. You can't really hear. It's kind of warped. Because it's coming from a root of fear and not empowerment. Okay, Kessa says, I'm grateful for my like-minded individuals. Peace, love, light, and joy. Bless up. Anthony says, grateful for my ability to use humor. Yes, to calm nerves and let people around me feel some levity right now. Yes, please step into your gifts and use them right now. Don't think that you're not useful right now. What is your gift and how can you use it to raise the vibration of the collective right now? Anthony, you just said something very powerful. Comedy. In what way can you be creative in using your comedy maybe on a larger scale than you currently use it in order to help the collective to feel better right now? Because maybe just by us amplifying that kind of energy, we're going to make a shift in the paradigm that's out here right now. That's an intention of mine. And to let it all come out in the wash so we can see exactly what we're dealing with. If that's in our best interest or highest good. All right. I'm glad you guys are relaxing. I'm grateful for you doing this. You're welcome, Adam. Family, friends, my health, to have good support system, have a happy, healthy spirit. Chantel says, my health, my family, my friends. Okay, Yvette, grateful for you bringing positive vibes to all of us, especially when we are hearing is negative and worry. Yes, honey, my pleasure. Gratitude for the excellent health of my parents. Yes, and all of their love and support and all I do. Yes, speak, Tiffany. God's guidance and favor through every step of my journey and my creativity and ability to make perform music that inspires and empowers others. Come on, creatives. Come on, people. You don't even have to be, because sometimes people think that being creative is when we have like one of those specific gifts that we always make synonymous with creativity. So that could be music or architecture or writing or dancing. know creativity is your uniqueness. Who are you if you're not acting like your representative? What do you naturally do that makes you you? And can that be used right now in a way that might empower the rest of us? Question. Grateful for my family, Jordan says. Health, home, and life. Being able to talk to my loved ones, especially my mom. She's staying headstrong through this crisis. That's my rock. Bless up. Let's change the words on that. Through these challenging times, through this challenging moment, let's not even turn it into a crisis. Let's say it's a challenging moment, and let's see if we can get our collective energy in here to kind of scramble the pattern on this thing and raise the vibration and get us into a better feeling space. Because you know what's interesting about all of this, and thank you for participating in this gratitude. I see all this gratitude in here. It's beautiful. This is amazing. Renee, welcome. Thankful and grateful for my family and friends. I love it. Bless you, cousin, for broadcasting this positive energy. It's my pleasure. We are powerful and blessed people of color. Knowing our worth is what we need to focus on. Everybody, know your worth. Know that you are not helpless. I am your gentle nudge to move you back into your center of power. To remind you of who you are, who we are. And to not get sucked into the vortex of the entertainment that's going on. I'm not saying that something's not real and that we're not challenged, we're not facing something, that we're not being challenged with something, but to not get so sucked into it that you feel powerless and you forget who you are and the choices that you can make that can move you out of this energy and into something more empowering, more supportive, more uplifting. I'm in one of the most powerful spaces in my life right now. And it's funny because I've been dealing with heartache. And I didn't even feel like being stressed about the coronavirus. I was like, I don't even feel like being afraid. I was exasperated. And it just reminded me of how powerful that is. Because it was like, I chose not to even focus on that because I was like, I got to manage my stress, man. So I really don't even feel like giving my attention to the coronavirus. Like, I don't even feel like being afraid. I literally felt like that. And so why aren't I afraid then if everybody else is? Because my focus is someplace else. Because I made another kind of definitive decision. Now, the catalyst came from something else, but thank God for the catalyst. One pain knocked out something else. Okay. But that's how powerful we are. We get to choose. So where are you putting your attention? Have you watched a comedy lately? Have you laughed so that something just completely takes your mind off of that and lifts the spirit and puts you in a better feeling space? You remember my talk about the blood, right? Remember when I said that I went to the naturopathic doctor and she kept taking a peek at my blood under the microscope when I would come back after taking the herbs because I was detoxing. And the third time that I came back to that office, she looked at my blood under that microscope and she said, "What did you do this morning?" And I told her, blah, 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 blah. And oh yeah, I had an argument with my boyfriend. And she said, "Come look at your argument." And I saw little brown circular explosions in one drop of blood, one microcosm giving me a picture of my macrocosm. Imagine the perpetual state of stress that you're in. What are you doing to your blood? What are you doing to your body? That's the first time I made the connection to stress kills. I was like, yo, that's my what? Come look at your argument. It literally showed up in my body. Oh, shoot, I gotta manage my stress better. So if you're staying in a perpetual state of stress, a perpetual state of fear, imagine what you're doing to the body that you say you want to protect you from the coronavirus. You're lowering your body's defense mechanism. You gotta get out of there. You gotta get out of that state of here constantly. It's okay to dip and dab, right? You're human. But don't allow yourself to just stay there. It is working against you. It's working against the very thing that's intended to protect you. Your body, your mind, your spirit. Remember they said that the battle would not be in the flesh. It would not be in the physical. It's in the unseen. How do we tap into the unseen? That's prayer. That's meditation. affirmations, incantations, mental push-ups, redirecting the focus. Because see, they have trained us to be perpetually distracted. A lot of you may have heard that attention is the new commodity, it's the new currency. Attention, not, money, yeah, okay. But if they can get your attention, you're going to buy the product. You're going to get swayed by the opinion. You're going to get thrown off your axis and totally thrown into an abyss of fear. Attention is the new currency. Who can grab your attention? Look at social media. That's what it is. Everybody's trying to get your attention. See if I can get their attention. Maybe I can shine this. Oh, shake a little twerk, 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 twerk. Hey, okay, twerk and come over here. Now you got you in your root chakra. You're not even nowhere near close to your crown chakra where your intelligence is, where God, I'm not saying God's not everywhere. God is everything, right? Alpha, Omega. And God, I'm not saying I'm not even trying to get into a religious thing. That which created all things, the energy, the essence, the source of intelligence that created all things. But if they keep you constantly focused in the sexual area, where do you go up to the... keeping you out of your center of power. Now you can use sexual energy for power, but we ain't trying to go there right now. We trying to get up here and out here. And feel me? Balance. I want to stay in just one place. Balance. We're not staying just in fear. Balance. We're not going to just stay in the root chakra. Welcome to the conversation, everybody. We are taking our power back from the coronavirus scare. Got your water on deck? I mean, hey, we get cuter because we drink the water, honey. You're getting a flush, get more resilient. All right, helping the body to release toxins and put yourself in an alkaline state. This is just good old-fashioned taking care of yourself. Right? We're just getting us back to our natural intelligence. Because the body is smart. The body is incredibly intelligent. And if we just give it what it needs, if we just do our best to give it what it needs, it will take up a lot of slack to do the rest because it wants to survive. It wants to survive. The body is amazing. We put the body through a lot, and it still finds a way to turn itself over for us to survive. So can you imagine if you just do a little bit better today? What the body can do for you in return. If you just do a little bit better today, what the mental state can do for you in return. Has everybody taken a breath? Let's take a breath together. Remember our breath that we took? So when you breathe, all we're going to do is focus on what it feels like to have the breath come in and then what it feels like to expel the breath. Okay, that's the only focus. Just take the most elegant, awesome breath. Just be present with the breathing. I like to do things in threes. Deep breaths. I don't want you to labor it. If it feels like it's so difficult, like you got a little respiratory tightness or whatever, just take as deep a breath as you can, as long as it's comfortable. We want it to fill you up, expand your chest cavity or expand your abdomen, right? And when you exhale, just decrease it, deflate. Don't labor it. Enjoy breathing. Let's take 3 deep breaths. When I let my hands go up, that's me inhaling. When I push my hands down, that's me exhaling. So if you want to go at my pace, you can. If you want to go at your pace, by all means, please do that. Okay? 3 breaths. Here we go. Enjoy the breath. So while we talk, I love you back, Donna. While we talk tonight, I want you guys to go back to the breaths that we just took. Always just remember to be breathing while we're talking. And watch how amazing you feel when you leave this live. Also, create the space for an even more relaxing environment if you can. Step away from any loud, jarring stuff. If you can find a room. Good night, Donna. Hey. If you can find a room where you can go into some solitude for your own relaxation, do it. If you want to find a comfortable place like on a couch or your bed or your favorite chair and you want to get a blankie, do it. If you want to lower your lights or turn them off completely, do it. Just want to say good night. 2 hours ahead of you, I believe. Bless up. Bless up. Glad you could make it, Adam. See you tomorrow if you want to come. I'll be here for 11 days. That's my master number. So I figured, hey, let's go for 11 of them. Okay, I'm going to lower my lights just a little bit more because we are going to meditate together. Shout out. All right, Joseph. Okay. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling right now? Before we go into this next phase. You know what? I might get a blankie too. Disengage, because you're getting too much, probably you're getting too much stimuli that's telling you to freak out. Hey Kayla, welcome to the conversation, baby. You're probably watching too much stuff that's freaking you out and it's making you feel powerless, and you're not powerless, Brooke. You have to decide to not engage anymore. Give your attention to something else that can generate the emotions that you would like to feel. So if you want to feel more joy and you want to feel more happiness, then maybe you need to watch more comedy throughout the day. If you like music and music can put you in a special place, maybe you need to be listening to music a bit more often. Use it as a healing tool now. Okay. If you want to generate more peace, maybe listen to some megahertz throughout the day. Because right now you got to ramp up your practices, because there's a lot of stuff out there that's getting our attention, is piercing our energy constantly. So you're going to have to be just as relentless. Who are you talking to? What are you talking about? How are you talking about it? What kind of language are you using? All of these things can make a difference. Every little tweak, every little thing creates a shift. So we got to become more vigilant of who we're giving our attention to, where we're putting our focus, what kind of conversations are we having with these people. Do you need to reduce your time with them right now while we're going through this moment so that you can stay in a more sane space of being? Do you need to cut it off completely for a second? Love somebody from a distance, or not engage in something that normally you would have because it's just not supporting a healthier state of mind. We got to be more vigilant and more deliberate about what we're allowing into our space. That's how you don't panic. Okay, good. Tiffany's ready. I'm feeling so calm, much needed this time. You're welcome, Nancy. I feel like I'm at my fave yoga studio yoga today too. How do you keep from being distracted? You have to decide. You have to choose. You got to come off social media for one. Seriously, it is a drug. Because guess what? Every time you get a little ding and a blink and an alert from an alert on your phone, it's like a little dopamine squirt. It's a drug. So I highly recommend right now, cut the alerts off your phone. I don't get alerts from Facebook. If I want to know what's on Facebook, I have to literally go to the app and open it. I don't allow it to alert me. I don't allow Twitter to alert me. I don't allow Instagram to alert me. I don't allow none of that stuff to alert me. Because I'm consciously choosing when I want to entertain it in my space as opposed to the other way around. These are tools that we can use to empower us, but if it starts using you, out of balance. Take your power back by making better choices for yourself. That's how we don't panic. Oh, you're welcome, Jewel. Still anxious about something I have to face tomorrow, unrelated to the virus, but striving for peace. Bless up, Tiffany, if you want to put that in my box, specifically what it is. Maybe I can, I don't know, throw you a line or something. It might help you think about it differently. Because I know it can be difficult, when we're so subjective about something that we care about. It can be like, oh, All right. Rhona, you need to put some vocals to that background music. We need as much of you as possible. Bless up. Hey, low bass. Okay, you guys, are you ready? Are you ready to do our guided meditation tonight? You in your comfortable position? Did you lower your lights or turn them off? I almost want to turn off my lights over here too. I'm getting cozy too. Y'all not the only ones that's going to be cozy tonight. it's there. Allow yourself to feel the aliveness in your right foot right now without moving it. And while you're continuing to take those deep breaths, I want you to bring your awareness to your left foot too. Don't move it. Just be aware that it's there. Allow yourself to feel the buzz of life that is happening in both of your feet right now. Now I want you to move that awareness up the bottom of your leg and just become aware of your calf muscle and your shin, the front and the back of your lower leg. Remember to take nice, deep, long breaths. Now I want you to move that awareness up to your kneecaps and the back of your knees. The whole bottom part of your legs should now be buzzing with life force energy. Don't move them, just be aware that they are alive and there. And remember to take those nice, deep, long breaths. Now I want you to move that awareness up to your thighs and your hamstring muscles. So now all of your leg is alive and buzzing with life force energy. Don't move them. Just allow your awareness of them to tell you that they're there. Now you can move that awareness up to your yourself to feel the life force energy in both of your hands right now. And don't forget to take those nice, deep breaths. Now I want you to take that awareness might be still caught up in the energy. I don't blame you. Good, Dee Dee. If you feel like this video can help somebody, make sure you share it. Good, honey. I like to hear that, Nancy. Is anybody else still caught up in the energy? I almost finished my bottle of water. First one